Hey guys, welcome back to another festive vlog. Today we are going all in. I don't know why I feel like a little bit nervous. I think sometimes I get confused between nervous and excited. I'm actually just excited. But today I'm gonna get the Christmas box out. We are going all in. We're gonna do a full decorate for Christmas minus the tree. Before we do all of that, we'll probably end up doing it today / tomorrow, but before we do all of that, I wanna head out. The weather is stunning. You probably can't tell, like in the background, how beautiful the sunshine is. We're gonna go outside in it any second, so you'll see. But the weather is beautiful. I put some clips in at the beginning of this vlog of the weather yesterday, because out of nowhere, we had crazy snow yesterday. Obviously, like none of it settled, but we had super snow yesterday. And then this morning I've woken up and the sun is out. Everything has like a layer of frost on it. Beautiful. So we're gonna head outside. I'm gonna get myself a festive, like sweet treat drink. I also wanna get some flannel Christmassy PJs. I've got some like silk satiny Christmas PJs. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I'm not really a massive fan of that kind of silky feeling of PJs. They have their moment when it feels super luxurious, but broadly speaking, I'm more of like a flannel, kind of cozy kind of PJ lover, and I don't have a pair of like truly lounge around the house Christmas PJs, which feels criminal. So I just want to see if I can find some of those. Like maybe we'll pop into TK Maxx and just like see if anything calls my name, but broadly speaking, I'm gonna try and hold off and just decorate with the stuff that we've already got on the box, because typically hate going Christmas shopping until I've reviewed what I've already got. I've already done that once last week and apparently I'm about to do it again. Anyway, let's head out. I'm very excited for my Christmassy festive sweet treat drink. I haven't had one of those yet this season. How cute is the cardie? Anyone that saw last week's vlog, this is the cardigan that TB Co very kindly sent me. For anyone that's planning their Black Friday purchases, how nice is this? And TB Co are doing a sale, so I will link this, but I think like the little balloon on the sleeves is so cute and it just feels such good quality, and the little flowers. So I think this will transition into spring like really nicely. This kind of feels like an all-round season. Well, obviously only the colder ones. But yeah, I'm really obsessed with it, but I can't find a belt, which is letting the outfit down. Right, let's go, let's get outside. I need to get sunglasses again. Honestly, the weather is weathering. Let's go get some goodies. Okay, I'm back and I have stuff to show you. Look, you can hear the little jingle bells ringing in there. I was out for a lot longer than I intended to be today. I ended up meeting my mum for coffee when I was out at the shops, and then I went to see my friend for lunch, which was so nice. So I've just ended up being out basically all day, and it's a Friday night, so now I'm home. I'm gonna pour myself probably a glass of wine, and I think we'll decorate probably tomorrow. I now can't face. I think we're just gonna chill on a Friday night. But before we get to the Christmas stuff, before we get to the stuff that I bought that is mostly Christmassy, just quickly, because I'm feeling very lucky and Cameron is away right now. Cameron is in South Africa for work for the next, like over a week, like kind of 9 days-ish. And so I have no one to show. But I came home and look what was waiting for me. I've already taken it out of the box. And basically all of my bridesmaids have got me the Gigi and Olive advent calendar. If you know a bride, or if you are a bride and want to treat yourself, this is just the nicest thing. I can't believe it. First of all, look how stunning this box is. It is phenomenal. And then you open it. I just can't believe my bridesmaids got it for me. It's so nice of them. Look, they said, we wanted to treat you to a Christmas countdown, the last one as a Miller. We can't wait to be by your side on your wedding day. Love from all your bridesmaids. I can't. And then look at this beast. It's not December yet, so I can't open it. But being able to open, we're gonna open one of these every day. This is like, maybe my bridal countdown like really is on now. I don't know. This is making me feel like the wedding is a real thing and not just this like imaginary party in my head. I feel like I'm one of those people that just plans lots of imaginary things. Like I think I might have said this before on my channel, but maybe not. I am somebody, like I'm such a dreamer. I have full like holiday itineraries planned out to places that I have no intention of going to anytime soon. Like I've never been to Thailand. I have no idea when I'm ever going to go to Thailand. Like in the next couple of years of my life, it's nowhere on the schedule. And I have a Thailand, what do you call it? Like travel book upstairs, and I've like planned, and I have a Pinterest board on like this whole amazing trip to Thailand that like, who knows if I'll ever take. Like I plan all these things out in my head. So to some degree, I almost feel like I've done the same thing with my wedding, where it's all planned out in my head and it's this amazing thing. And I'm so like happy with it or like excited about it, but it doesn't feel like a real tangible thing. And sometimes with these things that I plan, it almost doesn't matter if they happen or don't happen, because in my head, they've kind of happened and it was so lovely. Like in my head, Thailand is amazing. Like it's just a lovely place and I had a great time there. I literally sound delusional, but this is making my wedding feel like, it's gonna actually happen for me. Okay. This is so nice and I can't open one. Yeah, okay. During the festive vlogs, like once we actually hit December, I can't wait to show you what's in here. I can't wait to discover what's in here myself. This is so nice. And just based on knowing Gigi and Olive as a company, like I have no idea what's in here, but all the stuff on Gigi and Olive is so nice. They've also got a Black Friday sale that's coming that I've got my eye on because there's so much stuff on there that I want. And now I'm thinking, all the goodies are gonna be in here. I can't squeal about it to anyone because it's just me in this house. So now I've squealed about it to you, but I'm so excited. This makes me so happy. Anyway, that is far better than anything I have in here, but I did also buy some other stuff that I want to show you. So I popped into Hollister and I got the flannel PJs. Again, they had so many prints in there. I swear by these. I'm gonna link these pajama bottoms, but any print that you see of these PJ bottoms that you like, just buy that print. Just whatever ones you gravitate towards. I promise you, they're just the most comfortable thing. They're so cozy comfy. This is now my third colorway of these exact pajama bottoms. There isn't really a top that naturally goes with them. I think it's kind of sold that you get this and a cardi, which I love a cardigan, you know that, but I don't know about a cardigan as pajamas. To me, that feels a bit odd. I kind of just want like a top to go with it, but I'll just rewear them like with a t-shirt or whatever. I don't need an outfit for going to bed in. But look at these. I decided to go for the blue tartan. I just thought these were quite kind of chic, but in like a comfy Christmas way. We're not necessarily going all out chic, and there's a little bit of sparkle in the stripe. So I just thought these were really nice. And to be honest, I'm probably gonna take the label off and put these on like this evening right now when I pour my glass of wine and go get into my comfies for my Friday night. And then let me show you the stuff that I got in here. I didn't get loads and loads, and actually most of it is wedding stuff, which also a little bit spontaneous, but Christmassy things. In fact, now the more I think about it, there's two Christmassy things in here, only one of which is for me. One thing that I got was, I never have much luck in TK Maxx, I have to say, but I got myself some pink striped bed linen for the guest room, for my pink room, for my reading room, for my bookish room, whatever I call it. I think I call it my pink room mostly, but I got some pink stripes because it's our spare room. We've just been using like leftover bedding that each of us have had for years in that room. So it's mostly been white bedding that's starting to go just like, it's just a bit tired because either of us have had it for years. And then Cameron's got like a grey set, which is on there a lot of the time, which it's fine. It's just a bit boy. Well, first of all, it's grey and it's just quite boyish. Like it was like his boy bachelor pad bedding, and it's my pink room and I need pink bedding for my pink room. So I got these, and then I thought what would look so nice with this is these pillows, which I'm pretty sure are gonna go in the pink room. Look at these, I think these are so nice. Let's open the bow. There's little white spots for the snow and the trees feel really nice. And then I think the fact that it's got like a little bobble edging makes them feel like a little bit premium. And they came in a set of 2 for, I don't know how much it was, 30 quid, 2 pillows. Not too bad. I know I need to take the ribbon off, but 2 Christmassy pillows, which I think, I mean, green and pink is always a fantastic combo. Wicked. Anyone seen the second film yet? Green and pink? I haven't seen it yet. I'm not expecting amazing things. The second half of the musical is like not anywhere near as good as the first, so I'd assume the film is the same, but green and pink, I think those are gonna look so nice together. I'm very excited to decorate my bookish room for Christmas. That is gonna be a Bookmas episode, so pending when I do that decorating. And then the only other Christmassy thing that I got is actually for my grandparents' house, but we always need one of these when we're there, which is the little door hanging thing for your wreaths. These I think are actually always quite hard to come by, and TK Maxx had loads. They had ones with a star, they had a little nutcracker, they had an angel, they had all sorts. They had a bell, and I thought these ones with the little, like jingle bells, was cute to hang the wreath from. And then, this is actually more bridal than I thought. And then the last thing that I got, which I got a whole bag of, is more stuff for the wedding. So one of the things that I've really like always known I've wanted to do for my wedding, there is a woman on Instagram who I followed for probably like a decade. Her name is Caroline, I have no idea how you pronounce her surname, Tashuk? I'm not even gonna try. Caroline, and she's like wellness. I followed her for so long, and when she got married, whenever that was, like 2018 or something like that, she did this, and I remember seeing it then, like 3 boyfriends ago, being like, when I get married, I'm gonna do that. And essentially, I don't want to have individual menus on everybody's plates for the wedding, because 1, everyone is basically eating the same thing. We're doing like family style food, so it's not personalized what everyone's getting. Like if you're veggie, there's veggie food. If you're meat, there's meat. Like vegans will get something separate, but you know, everyone's kind of eating the same thing. 2, I just think from an eco perspective, I just don't think we need that much paper. And then 3, from an aesthetic perspective, because Cape Town is very windy as a place, I think if you're gonna have a lot of paper on the tables, the chances of it blowing and it ending up looking like litter, or they're just making it feel a bit messy, is quite high because we're outside in a windy place. So I don't want everybody to have their own menus, but I do think it's both nice and important as a stretch, but it's nice to be able to see what you're gonna eat and for people to be able to sit down at the table and know what they're gonna eat. So this idea that I saw to solve that problem that Caroline suggested, or that she did for her wedding, was buying or thrifting. I tried to thrift, couldn't find any. Buying or thrifting lots of kind of vintage looking frames, or any frames. I want to do like kind of vintagey gold because they fit the aesthetic of the wedding. I have a whole bunch of different types. I think this one with the roses is so pretty, and I think that's going to go really nicely with like the wedding aesthetic. And then we've got some bigger ones to fit on the bar. And basically, I'll show you the variety we've got in a minute. Each of these are gonna go across the tables. People can like lean over, and I think it's quite a sociable thing to be like, oh, can I have a look at the menu? And then we're gonna print the menus, put them in here, and then after the wedding, Cameron and I can print off all of our wedding photos and make like a bit of a gallery wall somewhere in the house and put all of our wedding photos in these gold frames and on the wall. And I think that's gonna be so nice. Well, I don't know, I think that's really fun. I've always wanted to do it. And I was starting to lose hope a little bit because I just couldn't find frames that were like reasonably priced. Like I can't be spending 40 quid a frame and then buying 10, 12 frames, however many I've got here. But these ones were all like roughly £6. Some of them were like, this one is a much bigger one. So this one was like £7, $6.99. So reasonable, I thought, for a frame. So we've got this one, which I've just showed you. These 2. This one, which is actually, other way up. This one, which is actually different to this one. The bigger ones are going on the bar for like the bar menus, and then the smaller ones are going like on the individual tables. They're all kind of like similar but different, and like some of them are slightly different tones and slightly different patterns. A couple of them we've got doubles. I think this rounded one is really nice, so I've got 2 of those. I've also got 2 of this one. And I've also got 2 of the little roses one, which I think this one's really pretty. I'd love to put this in our bedroom actually, and like not on a gallery wall afterwards. So anyway, bought a whole bunch of these, and then now that we've got this is like a really good wedding job to get done because I'm just printing the menus myself, so I can start getting the menus printed into all of the frames, and then I can start bubble wrapping and tissue wrapping these into the suitcase. And then Cameron and I are actually going to South Africa in December for a friend's wedding before we go back in the new year for our wedding. So I'm hoping we can take these with us this time, leave them there, and then that's like one less thing for us to take when we do our big trip of suitcases when we go out for the actual wedding. But I love them, I'm so happy with them. So actually basically I didn't really do Christmas shopping. I bought pillows, which I'm very happy with, and that's it. And I guess the bedding for the second bedroom. Oh, and my Christmassy PJs. Whew, wow, that was a lot of yapping. I think it's time for me to pour myself a glass of wine. I haven't had a girly glass of wine kind of an evening in months, a year. I actually don't know when I last had a girly glass of wine evening, like just me. I think I'm gonna take all my makeup off, probably do like my LED light like mask. I've got the Current Body one. I'll link it in case anybody wants to get it because I've got a discount. It's not a sponsored collab thing, but I do actually have a discount code for my mask if anyone wants it. At the moment, leading up to the wedding, I'm doing it every single day. That's my effort at improving my skin pre-wedding. I'm just doing my mask every day, but I think I've got 20% off with my code. So I'll pop that in the description box if you're thinking you want one around Black Friday. I'm gonna take my makeup off, do my mask, have a glass of wine. I think I'm gonna start watching The Buccaneers, if anyone's seen it. I know I'm very late to the party, but I think that's quite a good kind of girly thing to watch by myself. That'll keep me entertained in the evenings over the next week. Maybe I'll read my book a bit, maybe I'll crochet a bit. What a dream evening! I have no idea what I'm gonna eat. But it's only 5 o'clock, so I don't have to worry about that just yet. And I will see you tomorrow morning. And we can finally do our full proper, I don't really have any plans for tomorrow, so we can just spend Saturday getting everything decorated for Christmas. What fun. What fun! These are a billion out of 10 comfy. And my drink of choice has turned into a 0% ghost ship because Adnams is from Southwold. So whenever we go to Southwold, I love a ghost ship. I don't know, somehow it makes me feel festive. Now I'm actually gonna go chill. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Well, I don't know what time it is actually. Roughly the morning. No, it's not. It's the afternoon. It's 12 o'clock. Good afternoon. I am having an impossibly perfect day so far. Woke up. I was feeling a little bit anxious when I went to bed last night actually because I was worried about being lonely for the next 8-9 days or however long I'm chilling here by myself. But it's crazy how quickly you adjust to the situation that you're in. Like I said, I lived alone for 2 years and had the absolute time of my life, and I found it really sad to leave living alone and moving in with Cameron. Obviously I was really excited to move in with Cameron, but I was also sad to say goodbye to just living in my own space because I loved it so much. And then now that I live with him, 9 days without him, I'm more like, oh, I'm gonna be by myself. Am I gonna be really lonely? Felt quite anxious when I was going to sleep last night and then a little bit this morning. And then I was just determined to just have a great day. It's Saturday, not seeing any friends or anything today, just chilling, doing a very solo day. Woke up, like I said, determined to turn things around. So I did all my wellness bits first thing this morning. The weather is terrible, pouring rain, all the sunshine is gone, all the snow is gone. Woke up, went straight to the gym, came back, had my greens juice, did my LED mask, made eggs for breakfast, cleaned the kitchen, got dressed for the day, but got dressed for the day in Christmas themed comfies. And now I've made myself the best hot chocolate in the world. I had my first hot chocolate of the season last weekend when I was at Disney. I have not talked enough or at all about the fact that I went to Disneyland Paris. I can't get over how perfect it was. Maybe I did say this yesterday, but how I don't normally feel holiday blues. When a holiday is over, I don't normally feel sad about it. I come home, I'm so excited excited to get back to like my life because I just love this house and like my day-to-day life so much that I don't normally feel holiday blues. Leaving Disney, the way the way that I was so down bad, like I was so in a hole on the Monday after me and my sister got back. It was the best. And going at Christmas, I've never done Disney at Christmas. It was just, I'm literally like, when can I go? Like I need to go again, like soon, within the next 12 months. I can't wait. It was so perfect. Anyway, I had so many hot chocolates whilst we were there. Basically the only thing to eat in Disney, I need like a seasoned Disneyland Paris person to like tell me where on earth you eat, because it got so bad that I was like, I need a fruit or a vegetable so much that I went to McDonald's, because McDonald's did like a side salad in a packet, because I could not find, I don't need to eat that healthy. Like I'm more than happy to eat anything. You know, I'm not precious about healthy eating that much, but you get to a point where you're like, no, I can't eat just donuts and hot chocolates for breakfast, lunch and dinner for days in a row. Anyway, I'm going off such a tangent. So I got my hot chocolate. It's really not a unique recommendation, but the 70% Hotel Chocolat hot chocolate is the best one. It's just phenomenal. And you can either get like the tub or the individual sachets. So I've made my one of these with the Plenish almond milk, which is the one that goes like so creamy and foamy and frothy. Kind of wish I had mini marshmallows to put on top, but I don't. I'm gonna have to add those to my next weekly shop. I basically spent my time in the shower, getting ready, cleaning the kitchen, listening to, this is probably a really niche thing, so this is probably for a very small subset of you, but I love HT Hayes on YouTube, his videos, and I have been watching, I mean, I've seen them all now like so many times. I just re-watch all of his Taylor reactions, but I've been literally dancing around my kitchen, singing at the top of my lungs to the Speak Now reaction that he did, I don't know, like 3 years ago or something. It's probably one of my favorite ones of his that he does. So I've been doing that. I haven't finished it. I'm gonna finish it whilst we start to decorate. What a long preamble to say, hi, it's time to decorate for Christmas. I have already got out all of the stuff. Christmas stuff is here in all these boxes. I guess without further ado, let's start decorating for Christmas. I need to get myself some scissors to start untaping everything. Right, let's get organized and let's get stuff out. Oh God, that's good. Let's start with this one. This is the box that always like smells the best, like when you open it. Oh. Oh my gosh, it's Christmas! Oh no, our little, our tree topper started to lose quite a lot of its glitter. Maybe we need to get a new one this year. A giant star tree topper. Don't worry, I'm not going to show you everything in the box because that would take forever. Our tree skirt. Right, I'm going to need to organize the tree stuff because that is not happening anytime soon. Because I wouldn't do that without Cameron. Oh, honestly, this is one of, his antler just fell out. I was about to say this is my favorite thing, or like one of my favorite things. Okay, we can definitely glue that back in. Don't panic, guys, it went straight back in. Look at him. And then a couple of years ago, he doesn't come with the bow tie. A couple of years ago, I tied a little bow tie on him. And he's the best. Look at him. I don't know where he's gonna go. Can't remember where we hung him last year. We've like moved him around on different years, but reindeer. My Christmassy pillowcase. This one is for the cushion that goes on the green armchair. Christmas hat. Oh, I would put this on, but I've got my hair tied up. Candlesticks. Little snowman candle. This is so cute. This didn't get lit at all last year. Gold sparkly wreath. I normally put this one on the centerpiece, like I make a centerpiece out of it on the kitchen table, but maybe this year I'll hang it somewhere. I don't know. I want to be careful where I put this one because the glitter can go crazy. Some tinsel. I really believe, and everyone is different, and that is what's so fun about Christmas and about decorating your home in general, that everybody has complete autonomy to do whatever they want in their home. I, however, want my house to feel very nostalgic. I think the joy of Christmas when you're a child, and I know not everyone is like lucky enough to have that, but that joy, that typical Christmas joy of a child, like that is what I want to create in my home. Like that's what I want to feel. I want my house to look like joy and happiness threw up all over it. And I don't care if that's not aesthetic. I don't care if that's not, like it doesn't necessarily look amazing. I think if you want your house to look beautiful, then like that's great, that's awesome. But I want my house to look like joy, just vomited all over the entire thing. That's the goal. Anyway, we have two little gnomes. These ones actually are Cameron's gnomes that came from, they're so funny, they're so cute. Little reindeers. These ones are really cute, they're little Rudolph noses. I wonder if you're too far away to see things properly. I wonder what is in here. Oh yes, these are our like bronze coppery stocking clips, I don't know what you call them. Stocking holder, there you go, nothing too inventive of a name. Hang up our stockings, which we have here. This one's mine, although these ones are kind of props, to be honest. Well, mine's kind of a prop. Cameron's is not a prop. This one's Cameron's. Oh my gosh, there's like glitter all over everything. I love it. This one's Cameron's because I still have the stocking that I had when I was little, which my mum keeps. Oh, this house. I remember these houses. These are beautiful. These are from Zara Home. Cute. Wow, okay, I need some more space. Let's organise this properly. Move you around there. Another sip of hot chocolate. That is so thick. Yum. Another little gnome. Maybe the blue one could go on my bookish shelves. A Christmas tree garland. I think I bought this one last year actually. A little garland of Christmas trees, which I think is really sweet. Again, I really love anything that feels kind of homemade. And these ones being kind of woven, or dare I say it, they could be crocheted. Pine cone garland. After me telling you I'm not going to show you everything, it looks like that's exactly what I'm doing. Some holly leaves, my little toadstools that I've had for years now. Kind of Nordic Christmas tree. These are also Cameron's with his little Nordic reindeers. I mean, I say Cameron's, they're ours now, but the things that he brought with him when we merged houses. This bronze tree I love so much. I think I've recommended Abigail Ahern for home stuff before, but oh no, it's smashed. Only a tiny bit, but it has a little bit smashed. I'll be careful with that. Abigail Ahern is just stunning, and this tree is from there, and I think this little bronze one that goes with it is also from there. More trees. I think it's officially time to take the box off the table. My stars. I actually love these. I wonder where I'm going to hang them. Last year I hung them in the window, but I don't know if I'm going to do that this year. But I love these. We've got two that are green and one that's this like lovely rich red colour. And these are from Sostringren, and I think I saw them, they're still in there this year if you wanted to get them. I think they're really lovely. Another little house. More sparkly holly of a different variety. My silver candlesticks, and to go in them, because I was so conservative about burning these last year, the tree and gold warbled candles that I got from Anthropology. Can you imagine if that had snapped? That I got from Anthropology last year. That one is clearly not fully sticking in there, so I'm going to need to maybe melt a bit of wax to make sure that's a bit more stable. There we go, that one's a bit more stable. I love these candlesticks. That is one box empty. Let's see what else. Let's see what else we got. Okay, I'm gonna pile tree things in the corner where the tree is gonna go. That feels like that makes a lot of sense. I don't entirely know what is in here. That is very handy. Well done, past organised Ellen. This is all baubles and lights and everything for the tree. I need to get some new like big plastic buckets. This is the big like artificial light up garland that we put over the fireplace, but I don't know whether to do that in the fireplace or the kitchen this year. Depends if I've got my other branches. Oh yay, I've got my other branches. Cool, so we can do both. This is one of my favourite decorations. I had a similar one to this in our house when we were growing up. And so when I moved out, I just knew that I really wanted one as well so that I could feel, you know, like I'm still at home. And basically, it's a little advent calendar, but in a garland form, with little jingle bells on it, and a little pouch for each day with a number on it. And you can just buy a big box of whatever sweets you like. My personal favourite is Heroes, so I've got all the different versions of Cadbury. And I will just buy, before the 1st of December, a big tub of Heroes and then put 2 little chocolates in each of these pouches. And then Cameron and I can get them together every year. And growing up, there's 3 of us. So me and my brother and my sister, there'd be 3 little sweets in each of the pouches. And then every day we could like all go together and then inevitably argue over which sweets we wanted. And it was like, do you want the Whisper or do you want the cream egg? Wasn't actually one of them when we were little, but whatever they were, we'd always argue over them. But I think this is really sweet. I highly recommend if you have children or you're an adult, I suppose, because I don't have any kids and I love it. And then I've got all my snow dusted branches, which will probably go in the kitchen. My little fluffy reindeer. I think he's so sweet. More trees. Okay, I'm gonna stop showing you stuff because it'll take forever, but we just have more and more and more. Although I say that, I think actually we are done. Right, I think it's time. Cue the cozy festive music. Let's decorate for Christmas. like very little, like I have to stand on my tiptoes. I'm feeling pretty good about the living room. I'm not gonna put the big stars up in the window now. I think I'm gonna wait. I don't know where they should go yet. And I think maybe I might wanna like command strip them to behind the sofa because we still don't have any art behind the sofa. So I wanna see if there's a way to put them there without damaging the paint. I need to have a think about that. I think when they're in the window, it's nice, but I think I kind of had a vision last year, me standing on my tiptoes. I kind of had a vision last year of them being in the window, but they don't light up. So for somebody like outside, they're not, I want light up things in the window and those ones don't. Anyway, so I'm now gonna move on to the kitchen. And I'm not doing loads in the kitchen. It's just like a couple of little things in little places. I'm also 100% missing a Christmas box. I've realized like all of my little wreaths that I normally put on all the doors in the house, those need to be located. I don't know where they are. And then I think I've also got a box of Christmas candles somewhere as well, which is, don't know where that is. So I need to hunt that down. But for now, I'm gonna do up here. I think I'm just gonna do exactly what I did last year with the like fake kind of snow covered foliage. Ooh, and then last year, if I remember correctly, I also put fairy lights, like manual fairy lights that aren't attached to the branches like amongst it. So maybe I'll try and find some fairy lights to do that with as well. But we're gonna do that. And then I'm also gonna put the little advent calendar up in here as well. So that's next on the list. Right, let's keep going. Okay, I feel like I'm done. I mean, I'm not done. I'm not done. Can't find my little wreaths. I don't know where they are, but they are going to be somewhere. So probably tomorrow, I just need to start digging them out. It feels really weird not having the tree in here, but like having everything else. But we get a real tree every year. It makes so much mess, but we love it. And we like to go and get it together. So we will be doing that. Can't wait to have the tree. It really all comes down to the tree. I feel like everything else on all the shelves and everything kind of just complements the tree, like accessorizes the tree. So I'm very excited to do the tree. But otherwise, I think I'm really happy with this. Like it's feeling just more sparkly. I'm starting to feel more festive. The rain has started to really pick up again. For my cozy girly evening, I think I'm going to probably make myself some mac and cheese. That sounds delightful. And I started watching last night The Buccaneers and it's so good. I don't know how many series there are or how many episodes like per series there are, but if you like Bridgerton and you haven't watched The Buccaneers yet, you'll like it. It's that kind of like, it's a period romance drama, but is like a bit silly. Like it's not a accurate representation of a period drama. It's like a Bridgerton kind of silly one. This one is more, I don't know how to stylistically describe Buccaneers versus Bridgerton. But yeah, Buccaneers is like, it's silly, like it's not realistic at all, but I'm kind of hooked. Like I'm hooked in that same kind of Bridgerton-y kind of way. Like, is it a love triangle? I feel like we're heading in a love triangle direction. I'm literally only like a couple of episodes in. So honestly, I'm probably just gonna binge a ton of that tonight with my mac and cheese. And that feels very nice. Let me know if there's anything in particular you wanna see in my upcoming kind of festive vlogs, because this year there's not gonna be loads of them because because I'm going to SA for a wedding. So I'm gonna be like in the sunshine, swimming in a pool, like in a bikini. The festive vibes are short-lived this year. So let me know if there's anything in particular you wanna see. It's like cozy and Christmassy and festive before we go away. I don't know if you can hear the rain like pelting against the window, but it's very atmospheric. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I've had such a nice couple of days with you. I hope you have such a lovely week, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye guys.